sometimes I feel like, am I supposed to actually like motivate or influence really people? Because sometimes I'll be like, damn, maybe I should like take some more photos. Maybe I should do a little more of this. Maybe I should do more of that. But sometimes, even amongst my friends, I feel that I can like motivate them to kind of do what they want to do and kind of not live that typical matrix that people tend to live as far as like, getting up to just kind of like work or abide by other people's standards. And that's not what I'm about. You feel me? Uh, I haven't been that way for quite some time. Mentally for a minute, and long story short, I want people to understand that, this life is more than what you think. And if you really put your mind to it, you can do anything you really want to do. And like, you don't actually have to like get up and go it kills me that when I'm among some of my friends or when I'm hanging out with people, I'm like, all right, when they tell me they gotta go to work and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm all for work. I'm all for getting that bread, don't get me wrong. But don't come at me, how can I put this? It's like a facade people living. It's like a filter that people are living, and I don't like it necessarily because it's like you're just putting on the front because you care about what people think about you. And to the extent you necessarily supposed to have at least some type of care, but like you really don't supposed to give a fuck what people think about you and be yourself. Because genuinely, when I first started making these fucking videos, I was thinking to myself, man, maybe I shouldn't smoke, maybe I shouldn't curse. This is back in like 2013, man. Like if y'all just seen my fucking videos, like maybe I shouldn't do certain things, and that's not me. And I feel like, that's the biggest problem I was really having because I was like debating like, should I be this way? Should I be that way? And I feel like that was actually being fake as fuck. So, I feel that in this moment, because I'm living within this moment, who's to say 3 or 4 years, who's to say 3 to 4 years down the road that I might be a different person to where I don't curse. Let me give you an example. You see like some of these artists, I don't know if you're into the rap and industry. I'm into like different genres, but I'm gonna stick to the hip hop industry for this topic because if you think about it, any hip hop artists that come into the game, they have this character of themselves. Some of them shape up really fast. Some of them kind of like go through the cycle of being a pop artist, etc., etc. But some of them kind of get hooked on to the fact that damn, where was I going with this? I was giving y'all an example of how people. Man, I fucking lost my train of thought, guys. It's crazy. See, this is another example right here of me like losing my train of thought because my mind be moving, guys. Like it be racing. So sometimes I always lose my train of thought, and sometimes most time it's because I'm always trying to get on a different topic and trying to explain something else. But sometimes it always come back to me. I don't want to like punish myself for forgetting my train of thought because therefore that's where it's like I'm pressuring some extra shit, some shit that probably didn't need to be said at that time. You feel me? So, with that being said, I want people to continue. Basically, from the get-go, I was basically explaining from like the reason why I do my videos and they're telling you that I just want to be my true self to you guys, and I want you guys to understand that this is how I act in real life, and this is how I will act in the camera as well. I want to switch up because there's people that like I said, want to wear this filter of some sort just to fit in with the society, and society, the perception that society holds over you is out of your control. Like, believe it or not, like when I say something's out of your control, it can be really out of your fucking control. Like sometimes when you look at shit as black and white, you look at shit black and white. For a fact there are certain black people that don't like fucking white people. For a fact that some white people don't like fucking black people. That's where I'm going with that. You see? So it's just as simple as that. You're not accountable of somebody else's perception. So You should continue to do what you want to do, not what your parents want to do, not what your sisters want to do, not what your girlfriend or boyfriend want to do. You should continue to do exactly what you want to do and not really put so much stress on yourself. Because, everybody, you know, just everybody's going through some shit, and it's that little saying that somebody could be going through something worse. But it's like, I ain't trying to worry about nobody else going through something worse, 'cause I'm trying to worry about myself going through something worse. So, for the most part, man, get to know yourself better is all I can say. But yo, this JoJo. We out.